People are scared to go to therapy.
No copay.
And I actually have a phobia myself.
60 minutes of free, unlicensed therapy.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to help.
You get what you pay for. No copay with NickyD and Nelson.
Stop it!
Welcome to the No Copay Podcast, the only place where the advice is free, the opinions are expensive, and the truth might hurt a little. Wait, why are you laughing? You're not even letting me do my intro. This your girl, NickyD. Nelson is rude AF. He don't never want to do the intro right. He don't never want to say his name. So we are 16 episodes in. Nobody knows him. Crazy.
2 seconds before you open the fucking show, the voice guy says with NickyD and Nelson, if people who are listening to this show can't hear that there are only 2 voices that happen and pick out that the man is Nelson, then I can't fucking help these people.
Yeah, they're not going to know. Nobody knows you. Who are you?
I can't help these people. And I don't want to try.
People are not
now
going
you,
to call
I want
us
to help.
peers. You going to help me?
I want to help you.
Why did... I don't need your help. See, that's the problem.
I just want to spell something for you. And so I want you to tell me if you can pronounce it.
Spell it.
Okay, it's E-P-I-T-O-M-E.
Epitome.
Look at that. All right with the epitome on that one. Give her a little applause.
Y'all see how you just tried me? You just tried me up. I can't say one thing wrong, and here comes the English police ready to try to chastise me. Oh, did I say that good enough?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Say this word for me.
What?
G-A-U-C-H-E.
Gouch?
Oh, that's close. You know what? I got to give it to you on that one. That's close. That's close.
What the heck is
close. That's gauche.
Gauche?
Gauche. Which is an SAT level word that kids no longer know how to pronounce.
What does it even mean?
When something is gauche, something is like trite or not done. It's a faux pas to do something like that.
So I asked you what gauche means, and you just gave me 3 other words that I don't know what they mean either. So you have no idea how to explain the definition of a word. What is gauche? Oh, it's something that's trite. What the hell is trite? Oh, it's something that's faux pas.
It typically refers to behavior that breaks unspoken social rules or etiquette, often due to a lack of grace, sensitivity, or experience. A faux pas is a mistake that you make.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Just a mistake. Thank you.
A social blunder could be gauche.
I mean, that's so simple. A mistake. Well, people that know big words, they want you to know they know big words, and they want to say the big word after big word after big word. We need this simple. Simple. I just need the simple word. Not
here's the deal.
Big word.
There's been a trend that's been going around on TikTok lately that it's divided a lot of people, because there's a bunch of people that are coming out and talking to authors, and they're saying, because you use big words in your writing, you are ableist. As if you are not against the disabled, you are against the disabled community because you're using big words. And now, stupid people have tried to co-opt disability, whereas you're just dumb. That's it. Just because you don't know a big word doesn't mean other people don't know a big word.
But that doesn't mean that somebody's dumb either because they don't know a big word.
Listen, if you are coming on this internet to tell people that you hate disabled people because you use big words, you are dumb. Not you.
Well, no,
I'm not calling you dumb.
Not me. Of course not me.
I'm calling specifically the people that have gone on this internet to say it's ableist to use big words. Not everyone can know big words. Yeah, everyone can know big words,
but
dude.
Here it is. We are living in a time where they're making everything be unfair. Everything is singling out people. Everything is not inclusive to everybody, even though at the end of the day, everything is not for what? Everybody. So this is
it's not for everybody. So the whole thing was born out of the fact that you were answering a question to Crazy Mark. Crazy Mark, by the way, is the guy who hooked me up with some. He hooked me up with some carts, as they call them. Well, he sent me. Well, I shouldn't even say that because I think I'm admitting to a crime.
Well, I mean, you've admitted to plenty of crimes on this show, so what would be new?
Well, I guess is it a crime for me to receive them?
Every day.
No, I haven't stole. I have not stole since the last episode. And you know what? I have an update on that.
And you know what? I did the same thing on this show, and Lacey reminded me that I basically called her out for sending me illegal drugs. So, I mean, we both have done it, apparently.
Yeah, so don't send...
illegal.
Yeah, I was supposed to talk about his podcast, but not...
That's
instead,
what you were supposed to
I talked about his... I may have talked about the illegal things he did for me.
Yeah, you were supposed to talk about the podcast.
I think I was supposed to talk about podcasts. The crazy Mark.
So do that. Take 2. Start over.
Yeah, but see, I don't think it. Like at this point, hasn't he gotten more for his money by me not talking about it? And people could just Google Crazy Mark. Here, I'll give his little.
I don't know
QR
that
code.
Googling Crazy Mark will pull up his podcast though.
It won't.
No, I mean, I don't want to sound bad, but like, who is Crazy Mark? What is Google?
It's the Blue Collar S show.
That's all you got to do. Just tell the people where they can listen to it.
If we're being 100% honest, I forgot what the fuck it was called. Okay, so I had to go back up in the thread. If we're going to be 100 with Mark on the podcast, watching live right now, I forgot what it was called. All right, so I was stalling.
Mark said
that was me, Joseph stalling.
Search blue collar shit on Spotify.
That was a stretch. But you had to call it out. You had to call out the stretch. So that woman, last week we talked about the fact that I had a news story that showed up in my feed that was a news story literally about me that I never even knew existed.
Did she reach out?
She responded. She has responded. She has responded.
Okay, let's hear it. I'm excited.
Again, so I said to her originally, "Hey, I'm the douchebag that knocked over your mother's sign."
Long story short, because Nelson don't know how to make long story short, he stole a sign out of this woman's yard when he was younger, like in his early 20s, and it had something to do with Sausage Fest, and he stole it, and he got arrested and went to jail and all the things for it.
No, I did not get arrested.
And
went to jail.
This girl reposted it on social media, and he saw it, and he reached out to the girl. So now he's telling us an update on what the girl said after he reached out to her. Go ahead, Nelson.
I did not get arrested and go to jail. I did not go to jail and get arrested, and you are misrepresenting the facts, okay? Here's the deal. I reached out to her, and I said, "Hey, I'm the douchebag that knocked over your mom's sign." I debated whether or not I would even come back and do this, whether I would reach out to you. But as it stands, I feel like I have to reach out to you. And it took her a couple of days, but eventually she got back to me and she said, "First off, thank you for being brave enough to reach out."
Okay.
Because you're already putting yourself in a negative position, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, I'm so happy that you reached out to me. Thank you for doing that. It takes guts. Thank you so much for your apology. I shared your message with my family, and we are all so moved by your message. Oh. Also, it turned out so great. The Sausage Fest news story is one of the best things ever, and it brought us so many laughs after my mom died. Thank you again for your kind and brave message.
Okay, so she didn't acknowledge who was affected or had the nightmares, but that was a good
I did
response.
not find out if she has. Yeah, I don't know if she was the one who had the nightmares or if the nightmares were actually real at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that could just have been part of the story. Just
it also could have been like, I wonder if it was a part of just like her mom being creative with the punishment.
I mean, it could have been. I don't know.
You know what I mean? To make me feel bad, you've tortured a young child. And when in reality, maybe her daughter didn't feel that way at all. Or maybe she did and she's forgotten it because, again, this was 23 years ago.
Right, when you got arrested and went to jail. So
I did not get arrested that time.
How do you feel about it? Like her response?
I felt very happy. Okay. I felt very happy because I wanted a response. I expected it to be, "Go fuck yourself."
You know what? I didn't expect that. I thought that if she did respond, that her response would probably be pretty lighthearted. I did. I didn't think she would be angry.
I just thought she would be like, "Why are you messaging me?"
I mean, who cares that you stole a sign, though? Seriously. Like, who cares that you stole a sign? I didn't see her being angry 20 plus years later, especially if she was a little kid. Like, oh, you stole my mama's son out of her yard. I hate you. Go die.
But if she was really, if the mom told the truth and the daughter was scarred and she was the daughter, that's some shit that might have lasted a long time. Or she finds out that this is the guy who did it, and all of a sudden it brings up some old type of way feelings.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't play out the way I thought it would play out at the end of the last episode. Because you wanted
the drama.
No, I wanted it for her to say, you know, first you stole my sign, and then you stole my heart.
That girl ain't have no rap for you, okay? Let me tell you what she did. She did. She's married.
She's very happily married. I've looked at all the.
On up.
I looked at I looked at her Instagram to make sure maybe she'd been holding out hope for a hero.
Nope. She wrapped you right on up, baby. It's over with.
It was over. It was over. I know. I was. Oh God. I thought maybe that was it. Maybe that was our thin red line.
Let me tell you something I know for a fact. When you are supposed to find your person, you find your person. Now,
see, I thought I did. I thought I did in the one that I called the CEO. I thought she was it. I thought she was the one, and then she wasn't.
I didn't know much about her, but from the stories you've told, she definitely wasn't the one. She couldn't accept
She was the
ranch.
one. She was so wonderful.
No, she couldn't accept ranch.
She was so wonderful. She's
trash.
so pretty. She was a type of... This is what surprised me about her, and still does surprise me about her for some reason. Even though I have literally not talked with her in over a year. We only dated for 2 months. I don't even know why I'm still hung up on her.
2 months? Now,
2 months.
I thought it was longer than that.
No.
Why
It was 2
talking
months.
about this girl you dated for 2 months?
No, 2 months. I loved her. I did.
You didn't love her in 2 months.
But listen, like I can objectively tell someone or like recognize how attractive someone is, right? Like objectively. But I've never been in a situation where like I was blind. Like even now, I still, when I look, if I were to see her, I would think she was a 10. Like she only exists as a 10 in my head.
You sent me her picture. She was not a 10.
I know she's not. I'm telling you. What I'm saying is I can objectively recognize someone's looks level, right?
She was literally like a 6.5.
6? Yeah, 6.5. That's what I would say. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I would say a 6.5.
How did you make her a 10 in your head? I mean,
she's just
I have been with a man who, when I saw him, I went like, oh my God, he looks so good. Ugh. And he became the most handsomest thing to me. But I still never, in my Delulu state of mind, said, oh, he a 10. No,
I can't, because when I see her, I would see perfection.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, I'm telling you.
That's deep.
I should, like one time she had me like, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. You knew her for 2 months.
I know, but I just loved her so much. I wish she would come back.
No, so you did not love her. You were infatuated. You maybe was in lust.
It's different. I've never felt, I can tell you when I felt lust. I promise you, I have felt lust before. This was not it. This was a whole different fucking animal.
See, that's why she left. You moved way too fast. In 2 months,
Probably.
you in love. You told her that?
She was saying it too.
She's a liar. You can tell that she's a liar because guess what? She's gone. BQ said, why do you love her? Or why did you think you loved her? Because I don't think you loved her. I think
that it started with because I was listening to the universe. Like a lot of things had lined. Here's the deal, Nicky D. I'll give you the fucking quick lineup of it. All right, you say I can't tell a fucking story quick. I'll tell you a story quick. Now, the girlfriend that you didn't necessarily care for that I had that video date with.
The witch.
No.
She was
The girlfriend you didn't necessarily care for. She had my little heart all twisted up for a while, right?
She had voodoo on you. Tell her how it is. She had voodoo
that's fine. Yeah,
on
she you.
probably
did cast a spell. But here's the deal. She released me from the spell because she's now about to be married and all this stuff.
For you, that's why. But go on.
Listen, I had a meeting with her. Like I went to coffee with her, and I was like, "Why are you even going to coffee with me if you're in this relationship?" And she looked at me and she goes, "Because I wanted closure." And I said, "Oh, that kind of hurt because I didn't know what I was going to get out of this coffee, but I was like stunned by the closure thing, right? Like she was just using me for closure or whatever." Okay. At the end of that, I felt like a release. Like I felt, oh, finally, I didn't know that she wanted the closure. I ended up getting the closure. at the same time, I had just gotten off all my dating apps because I go in cycles. I don't like to be on the dating apps because they make me feel empty.
I think everybody does. Like, you be on for a little bit, then you get off, delete all the stuff. Then you get on thinking it's going to be a new group of people and it's the same losers. Then you get back off.
I deleted everything except for Bumble. Okay? Except for Bumble. Now, I kept Bumble because but right before I had gone out for the closure thing with Trig, I did I got a $6 deal. $6 and you got 24 hours of premium or whatever, right? So I go, okay, whatever. So everything's deleted. I've deleted all the fucking accounts. I get done with this fucking this coffee with Trig, and I feel a release. I said, you know what? I'm stopping all of this. I'll just wait for something to come my way. Ba 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 ba. But as I'm sitting there, I go, well, I got it. I'll just swipe a couple of times. I swiped 2 more times. That was it. 2 more times, and then she matched with me. And I had matched with her before, but it didn't, like, nothing ever came of it. I don't know if she didn't send me a message or whatever. And so right as I feel like I've got this closure and I'm finally over her, I delete everything, but I said I'll keep the Bumble, and it just so happens 2 swipes and then she shows up. When I get to the date, first off, it was a magical date. The first date we had was like 3 dates in one. It was 12 hours long. It was amazing. Okay? In the middle of the date,
like,
like,
he can't tell a story short. But we listen and go off.
What the fuck? It's a fucking 2-month love story. I'm giving it to you in 30 fucking seconds.
We listening. Go ahead. You swiped 2 times on Bumble. You went on 12 hours.
I go out on the goddamn date. We go back to her house for a minute because we're going to go on to a different part of the date. And she introduces me to the animals in her house. The animal in her house, NickyD, I'm telling you, just listen to this. The dog that she has in the house, the dog has the name of the daughter of my ex-girlfriend that I had broken up with before. My favorite of her daughters. She had all these daughters. I really wanted to see where this daughter's life was going to go. She was a beautiful young woman. She was very smart, and she had a good heart on her, and I was excited to see where her life was going to go. The CEO, her dog's name is the name of this girl. Okay. On top of that, NickyD, I have never in my life thought about a Rottweiler.
Purchasing one, you mean?
No. You know what? Are you even listening? Do you even care?
I'm listening. I care.
I'm pouring my heart out to you.
Ask what made you love the girl. We want to know. That's what
I'm telling you what made me love the girl. It doesn't. I can't get it in one sentence.
Okay, so the dog, and then what else?
Listen. You got to understand.
Because you
the dog
said these were signs from the universe.
The universe. Okay. This is the dog was a double threat. The dog was a double threat. NickyD, when I tell you, I have never spent any time in my life thinking about a Rottweiler dog in the history of my whole life. Okay? In the history of my whole life.
Okay, I got you.
The night before I go on the date with the CEO, I somehow fall into randomly a 45-minute rabbit hole about Rottweiler dogs.
So you got all the research, you know about the dogs, and then you wanted to get one?
And the first dog I see is a Rottweiler.
That was a sign, right?
Thank you.
That was a sign. I saw the sign. Okay, and then what else?
And then she had an orange cat, and Trig had an orange cat, and it was not only was it an orange cat, I fell in love with Trig's orange cat, but it was a female orange cat, which is rare.
Okay.
And then the rest of it was just like the conversation and the way that she made me laugh and the way that she made me feel and like the way she looked at me. And like when I tell you, listen, this is not a fucking brag, okay? I've had a lot of sex. Okay. Way more sex than I ever should have. Okay? Just too much for this guy, right?
I believe it. I've seen it in real time.
I have yet to feel the passion.
Because I see somebody.
She wasn't there.
I wasn't there. I just seen all the moves as he was, doing this.
What I'm saying is, I have yet to find a passion like that, and nor did I find a passion like that before.
Okay, so
it was as if when the two of us, just even when we kissed, it was as if we were trying to become one person.
So why would she just dump you so fast?
I don't know. Anxious attachment style. Narcissism. I don't know. Because I'm a piece of shit. Because the universe hates me. I don't know. Maybe I'm too nice a guy. Maybe I'm too bad a guy. I have no fucking clue, but it's fucked me up for a whole year since then.
Aren't you in therapy for it or something? You got to get therapy and move on.
I'm in therapy. I'm in
2
weekly
months.
therapy.
You gotta kick that. It's been a whole year. Like, we shouldn't even be talking about her. I feel like we just wasted. We on 20 minutes. We need to go.
You're gonna tell me without? You're gonna call that a waste?
We need to go on break. We just wasted time even talking about her. We gotta not give this girl no TV time. I did this with you with that witch. You forgot? We gotta cut these people off at the root.
Do you mean the girlfriend that you didn't quite care for?
No, a witch. I don't care if she on this stream. You know, I've been waiting
I
to
know
confront
she's not on
her
the stream.
for
She doesn't watch.
I've been waiting to
She
confront her
doesn't
for
watch.
years. She's a witch. I call them how I see them. She's
I know.
a
I think it's
witch.
fun. I think it's funny
I'll never
to
call her nothing but a witch. That's what she is.
I think it's funny to bring up the fact that you just don't generally care for her because you then
don't
react
like
and tell
her.
me how much you hate her, and it's funny to me.
Don't like her. At least I'm not calling her a witch with a B. I'm just calling her
Not
what
on the
she is.
stream.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Not
just
on the
calling her
stream.
what she is. I'm just calling her a witch. And that's that on that.
Oh, I got a new place too, by the way.
You do.
Yeah, that was
We're gonna
that
talk
was
about
what I
that
was supposed to
too.
talk about here, but then we got off into the weeds about CEO.
We gotta talk about that too. We can talk about that next, because what I gotta say is kind of quick and it's a little down. It's a little humdrum because it pissed me off. So instead of me ranting, let's talk about your new place.
Okay, we'll get into that when we come back. You can find this on Spotify. You can find it on Apple. You can find it on YouTube. YouTube.com/That's Just Nelson.
No Copay with Nicky D and Nelson.
Say hey, no copay. No copay.
No. Nicky D. And Nelson. It's no copay.
Equipment. So bad.
Nicky D. Yeah, you need some new equipment. You need a new microphone.
I need a new microphone. I need a new headset. I have these.
What's wrong with your headphones?
They keep going in and out too. They like really.
On
static.
both ears or just one ear?
One of them, but really both of them. But remember, I
that
got
could be your
these
plug, man.
babies, and I really need to figure out how to use them. I bought the piece. I paid $30.
Then why don't you use the piece?
Because I couldn't figure it out. You know I ain't tech savvy with.
But
some
you
of this
could
stuff.
call me.
I need to figure it out. Because I mean, I really want to use these. These are nice.
I bet that guy who bought them really wants you to use them too.
I don't care what he want. Actually, thank you.
Oh no, have we moved on from him?
I'm moving on.
One time I wish I had $1,500 dick. Just one time. I mean, just one time. One time I want to hit it so good a bitch goes, you know what? Here's $1,500. Sir, that was $1,500 penis. I have got to buy you something because of that.
Look, my mom ain't here, so I ain't even about to say what I'm finna say, but your girl got what your girl got, okay? So, you got what you
Nelson,
got,
please,
you can get.
says Autumn.
When you got what you got, you can get what you want, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I don't have it. And then maybe that's calling myself out. I don't know if that's fucking telling on myself. I stay getting laid. You know what I mean? It's not a fucking lack of...
You do.
And it's not a lack of effort or a lack of giving.
Nelson,
okay?
I have faith that before the year is out, a girl gonna buy you some Jordans. I'm telling you.
I just
Before
want
the
some
year
J's
is
so
out.
fucking bad.
Before
Just
the
buy
year
me
is
some
out,
J's.
a girl is gonna buy Nelson some Jordans, and it's gonna solidify everything that he's talking about right now. He gonna be in there like somewhere.
And it'll be good because I could display the J's at my new house that I have.
Which is what? When are you moving? Where are you going to?
Like I've started the moving process, so I'm just leasing it, right? Okay, so you understand? Have we talked about that? I filed for bankruptcy.
No, we did not.
Well, I did.
Oh,
I'm currently awaiting its discharge, essentially, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of it has to do with leaving California because I had that bill that I owed to the apartment complex, and it's just been a hell of a time. Right. It's been recovering from the drug addiction, right? And the years that have followed that. It's getting back to Omaha. It's all the spending, all the shit. So it culminated, and I had to file for bankruptcy. And so as a part of that, I can't have a mortgage. Not that I could afford one right now, but I can't even get a mortgage for the next 5 years.
right. Because with bankruptcy, I thought you had to wait 7.
No, it's 5 to be able to like sign up for a mortgage. It's 7 that it stays on your record.
Oh, okay.
So it would at the 5-year mark it would affect me, but I would still be then like I'm legally not allowed to get a mortgage.
Oh, okay.
So like I could own a home, say like I inherited a home, or for some reason I came into $300,000 or whatever after I filed bankruptcy. I could buy it, but I can't get a mortgage for one.
Mortgage. Okay, that makes sense. So you're renting a house.
So I'm renting, and I've been looking because I really needed someone who was going to be kind of cool.
Like a private owner that wasn't going to run your credit and do all the things and want.
Or if I could be honest, like I wasn't trying to hide from the guy. Mm-hmm. So what I had was, luckily my father was going to help me. He said he would co-sign, right? So at least that would like bring up my stock. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so I find this guy finally randomly on Zillow Rentals, and I go, hey, do you guys accept co-signers? And he goes, you know what? We really haven't noticed that we get like a bump from co-signers. It hasn't really like benefited us. But, we find that with the deposit and certain things that we can make some concessions ahead of time that will make it more easy for us to swallow this pill. And I go, well, just full disclosure, I've got someone who will back me, but I'm going through a bankruptcy. And he's like, well, bankruptcy's not an automatic no. And I met with him, and they just it's like 3 or 4 buddies that are about my age that just decided a couple of years ago to start buying things.
Because they got the coins.
Right, or someone did, because that's what I said today. I signed the lease yesterday, and so when I went, I was going to one of their other properties that they were fixing up, and that's when I saw him and his like buddies there, and I'm like, what, is this just 3 dudes? You guys just bought some properties? And he goes, well, he did. He started with him, so the guy I'm actually renting from, and then I guess he must just employ his buddies, which is a cool thing if you can do it.
So how many rooms is the house?
3 bedroom.
Okay. And how much?
3 bedroom. It's little though. It's little. It's 900 square feet finished, but it's a little over 1,000 with the unfinished basement. Because they don't take unfinished. Anything that's unfinished isn't included in the square footage of a house.
Oh, okay, got you.
So finished square feet is what's included. When you see the square feet of a house might be bigger than that. It's just that's what's finished.
So what's your rent gonna be?
$1,250.
God dang, that's cheaper than my rent at my apartment.
Well, and listen, it's cheaper than a rent of a lot of things around here that's 3 bedrooms. But again, it's like I benefited because I found the perfect storm, right? I found the perfect guy, I found the perfect situation. So the neighborhood that it's in, it's priced right for the neighborhood.
It's a bad neighborhood or something?
No, but it's not. I mean, it's not quite the 1,100 apartments, but it's, it's.
You know what? Somebody just got killed over there
at the
a couple
1,100
weeks ago. As a matter of fact, it's the girl who used to do my nails when I was there. Her boyfriend.
He got killed at the 1,100.
So your junk was back on the news. I said, boy, Nelson lived in the ghetto.
I did. I couldn't believe it.
Every time I went to his house, I was nervous. I had to watch my back, look around. When I got out the car,
well, it's because you know what, we fucked up and we went and saw it in the day.
We did.
You and I didn't go at night.
We did.
No, we looked in the day, and you got to know the ghetto can look kind of clean in the day.
It really did, and we were not from the area, so we didn't know what the bad parts were.
No, and it was a gated community. So you think, okay, well they got a gate. All right, well I bet this ain't so. This is all right.
All the bodies were inside the gate.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Inside the gate.
Yeah, I'll never forget the police helicopter. I told you about that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
But I'll do real quickly. I walked out of my apartment, and you can hear the police helicopter for one. So that's how close it is. But how close it really was 35 feet in the air. Like it was twice the height of the fucking building that I was in, and I was only a 2-story building from my apartment complex. I looked the helicopter pilot in the eye. Like I could see his face.
That's crazy. Nelson.
And all they were saying over the loudspeaker was, oh, here, hold on. I got a perfect opportunity to use this, right? Hold on, let me get my helicopter. We're looking for a black male in a gray sweatshirt. Again, we're looking for a black male in a gray sweatshirt. Now, NickyD and I, we went looking for the black people Okay, when we first got to town, because she couldn't find him, I couldn't find him. We didn't pay attention to the fact that we were in the whitest part of the area anyway. But we went looking for black people, and we found black people.
Where Nelson lived.
Where Nelson lived. Mm-hmm. So when a police helicopter is 40 feet in the air, saying we're looking for a black male in a gray sweatshirt, that's every black guy on the block. Like that's every man here. And all I kept thinking was, why wouldn't he take the sweatshirt off?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't he take the sweatshirt off? I thought maybe, well, maybe it's because the helicopter, you can't say too much on the helicopter, right? It'd be too wordy to try and get all that out. Mm-hmm. So I go to a cop on the ground because they're canvassing. They're canvassing everywhere. And I go, hey, can you give me any more information so I can keep a lookout? They're like, yeah, he's a black male in a gray sweatshirt. You got a fucking height? Do you got a hairstyle? Is he bald? Has he got an afro? Has he got locks? Like, can you give me anything?
Nope, because that's all they knew.
That's all they knew. And I don't know. I don't know if they ever got him.
They probably didn't. But the fact that you said so I can keep a lookout is hilarious to me.
So yeah, it didn't end up that bad. The place I'm at.
Okay, there we go.
But it's like, I mean, it's priced in an accurate way.
Okay, so are you excited? You got
what is that face?
Furniture and all those things.
Oh, I think I'm locking up here.
Yeah, I was too. Like my screen had froze, but now I'm back.
Bubba, can we pause this?
Now I'm back.
Oh, this thing is all. I don't want to keep going if we're delayed.
You can't hear me?
Raise your hand. Yeah, I can hear you, but I see your mouth move. Yeah, I see your mouth move 40 seconds later. Now you have to talk while you're moving the fucking hand.
I don't know. You just said move your hand. You just say move your hand and talk, cut a jig, throw a peace sign. I look like
Kung Fu Theater.
Right. I won't watch it on Netflix.
Bubba, can you stop? Stop this. Stop.
We can go to a commercial break. We got to come back with our confession and we'll reset.
God almighty. God, son of a bitch bastard.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to have to edit all of this shit.
No, you won't. It's fine.
Leave it, she says.
Leave it. Netflix does it. Why can't we?
I can't even look at you. I can't even look. I thought you were going to start talking to me. You were just talking to me already.
Netflix does it. Why can't we?
I looked, and it said, you said, we're fine. But it was that was what you had said before.
We'll reset. We'll be back bigger and better in 2.5
Spotify,
seconds.
Apple, Nelson's house, no copay.
No Copay with NickyD and Nelson.
I'm about to confess something to you.
I have a confession.
There is something that I need you to know about.
I've got a confession in my...
What I have to tell you...
I have a confession.
That's right. We got confessions here on the No Copay Podcast. Spotify, Apple, that's where you find it. You can find the full video, youtube.com/that'sjustnelson. NickyD, what do we have?
All right, we have another submission this week. They want to remain anonymous. Nobody wants to say their names. I don't know if they think that people who listen to our podcast know them, but they say it's a small world. You never know.
It's all right.
We're going to let her remain anonymous, but it is a female. We need some men to write in. I know y'all got some confessions because y'all some nasty, dirty, low-down monkeys with wigs on. But anyway, I'm not going to get off task here. Men, write in. Tell y'all dirty.
Wait, hold on. What did you say with a wig on?
A low-down, dirty monkey with a wig on. That's what I said.
I don't believe I could say that.
Well, Nene Leak said it. I say it.
Well, yeah, you can say it, but that's funny. That's funny, though. That's funny. I couldn't say that.
Okay, well, don't you say it.
If I said that, I would get canceled.
You might get canceled. I say it all the time, though.
I'd be Roseanne Barr. I'd have to be like, I was on the Ambien.
That ain't going to work for you, player. All right, so the confession this week comes from our girl. Oh, she didn't even give me her location. Well, whatever. She said, Nikki D, I am having a dilemma. One of my really good friends used to constantly give me dating advice. I would go to her when me and my boyfriend had a disagreement, when we had an argument. I I think one time one time she was trying to say he was cheating on him.
Oh, God.
The short and skinny of it is her friend would give her advice about what she should do in her relationship. And as women, we're going to assume, because she didn't say this in the confession, but her friend was probably like, girl, he ain't no good. You need to get rid of him, leave him alone. Because that's what we say to our little homegirls.
Right, because they aren't. None of them are good. Men ain't shit.
They ain't. They really ain't. But anyway.
They ain't. I'm a man. I know. We ain't shit.
Period. She said it turned out that she was secretly sleeping with him behind my back.
You fucking knew it. You knew it. It be your own people.
Be your own people. So needless to say, our friendship ended. My relationship with him ended. They are no longer together. Well, she has recently reached out to me and sent me a very heartfelt apology. She says she missed our friendship. We were friends for a very long time. And if I have to be honest, I miss her too. But I'm torn on if I could ever trust her again. What should I do?
You gotta drop her like a bad habit. She gone.
Here's the thing. I'm going to play devil's advocate just because I already knew as soon as I read this, I knew that everybody was going to be like, hell no, you can't take her back. You can't be her friend. You can't trust her, da-da-da. I knew that's what everybody was going to say. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take a different approach in how I answer this confession. This is what I'm going to say.
Give it to me.
So many times, us women's, okay, we are in a relationship with these men. They are toxic. They are liars. They are cheaters. They are all of the things, right? Some of them are even abusive, these men, right? Some of them are even abusive.
Because none of y'all are toxic.
No, we toxic too. Period. Okay. I'm just talking from a woman perspective right now. Clock it. So, in all of these things that men do to us, we are very quick to take them back. We are very quick to give them chance after chance after chance. I'm going to stand by my man. Oh, I just love him so much. Oh, I just can't leave him alone. But the minute your homegirl do one wrong thing to you, you're going to drop her like a bad habit. And you're going to have the response that everybody in here is saying on TikTok. Oh, hell no. Same thing you were saying. Hell no. You can't be her friend no more. But y'all will give these men 11,000 chances. So why can't she give her friend another chance?
But I think I can go down the road that you're going down.
Let's go.
But you are never going to make her your best friend again.
My thing is, anytime you have a friendship that for whatever reason has been broken, whether it be time, because of something that was catastrophic. Sometimes friendships break up, not even because something catastrophic may have happened. Y'all may have just fell apart. But when you let a lot of time go through without reconnecting or mending or fixing whatever the issue was, I feel like your friendship can never go back to what it once was. However.com, and I'm going to talk about myself right now, and this ain't a confession. It's just something that happened to me in my life. I went through this where I was really close with this girl. And she did things to me multiple times. And I took her back in as a friend. But where I messed up was I did not govern accordingly. Like, I took her back in full-fledged. We was friends, riding buddies. We was together all the time. Like, nothing ever happened in the past.
You didn't skip a beat. You just were right back to day. We were day ones again.
BFFs. But the last thing she did was the last thing she did, which was she hooked me up with her brother, first of all. Then she got jealous of our relationship, and then she went out of her way to break us up, which she succeeded because she went and hooked him up with another girl, and that's the girl he married to right now. Listen, my life is a Lifetime movie. So when she did that, that was like the last thing that she could ever do to me. Not in this lifetime or the next one would I ever befriend this girl ever again in my life.
But you've given her chances, so at this point you're saying this woman hasn't even given her a chance.
She hasn't even given her a chance. And I'm not even saying that she should bring her in like someone said on TikTok. BQ said, I'll forgive her and leave her where she's at. Yeah, that's what a lot of people's approach is. But I'm just saying,
Because
why
forgiveness
not
is
give her
about you.
another
It's not about
chance?
them.
Absolutely, and
Right.
see if she shows herself approved. Now, in giving her this chance, I wouldn't talk about your relationship stuff with her. I wouldn't do that.
Or ever introduce her to your man.
I wouldn't do that either. My grandma told me
She
that. when I
Mr.
was
Steal
too
Your
young.
Girl.
Listen, to
She's
even
like,
understand.
Usher, don't bring me around your girl.
My grandma used to always tell me, don't you be telling women what your man do for you, what he do in the bedroom, or none of that, because guess what? She going to want it for herself. Trust and believe. Okay? And it is
I give you that. Now, I had a situation that wasn't this, but it was like a best friendship that honestly, the guy could have held it against me, and he didn't. And so, I guess, you maybe got to forgive. So I know I'm not known for a fucking quick story, but my best friend, my best of best friends, okay, my ride or die, my day one, we've been through everything and held back and otherwise. He and I had always, people thought we were roommates at one point because we were always together, but like we never actually lived with each other until right before I got married.
Oh.
So the apartment that I had, that I shared with my ex-wife before we moved into our first house and then went on to get married, I shared at the very end with my buddy Dennis. And Dennis was going through it. Dennis had a rough patch, and he was on a rebuilding phase, and he was, doing all the things. And he and I had just started, it was like we were grinding on each other's gears. Mm-hmm. We were in different places in our lives. I had different things going on. And when it came time for me to end the lease at the apartment and get the new house, I said, hey, there's no spot at the new house for you. I'm trying to build a thing with Rosemary. Okay? So that's the first offense. Now, he and I were still talking or whatever. When it comes time for Rosemary and I, fast forward 3 years, to go get married, we're going to have a destination wedding. The first person I called was Dennis, and Dennis goes, I can't go to fucking Costa Rica, whatever it was, St. Lucia, wherever we went. I can't go to St. Lucia. No, man, I can't make it happen. I'm like, oh, awesome. I needed you. And the next guy I called was my next closest friend, one I had met in college, a guy named Paul. And Paul goes, we'll be there. He goes, we'll be there. I made Paul my best man.
Well, you had to, because Dennis couldn't make it.
No, it doesn't matter. Paul didn't end up going even. Paul ended up not even being able to go. I'm telling you, the level of egregiousness of me not making him my best man was, I thought, unforgivable.
Why would you make somebody your best man that told you they can't come to the wedding? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm just saying, because it was that deep a friendship, I should have been able to recognize. Listen, we were young, dude. I should have been able to.
I'm trying in my brain right now to make this make sense. So you're going to say,
listen, if ultimately the man who was the man I asked didn't go either, aren't we back at a level playing field?
No, because he told you he was coming. So you made him the best man with the expectation that he was going to be there, show up, stand in the suit, and hand you the rings.
I don't know,
No.
man. I don't know. I think it was a crime. I think it was a betrayal of a friendship, a betrayal of. The only reason I'm still alive is because that man was in my life. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to do a destination wedding. If my best friend says, Nikki, I can't make it, okay, me and you will never part. I got to call my next person to be my maid of honor.
But would you tell her that?
Yeah.
But see, then I didn't offer Dennis that. I didn't say to him, hey, man, I understand you can't go.
To tell him that because he said he can't go.
Well, I didn't think about that, man. I fucking hid from it. I was scared. But long story short, here's where he and I reconnected. Like, he and I made good on it years later. Mm-hmm. And when he got married, and it was a destination wedding in Ireland, even though the guy I thought, essentially, for me, it's Dennis and Paul, right? Those are the names you need to know for the little friend group of the top 3 people in that group, right?
Okay.
For Dennis, it's Kevin and Nelson.
Okay.
Okay? And not only did I think it would be okay for him, I would have given my blessing for it. I thought he was going to ask Kevin.
But he asked you.
And he asked me.
Because he understood that he couldn't go to your wedding anyway. Did you go to Ireland?
I did go to Ireland. Fuck yes, I went to Ireland because I would do anything for that man, especially because I felt like I had betrayed him. It is. He's my best friend. He's the reason I'm still alive.
Betrayal. We're coming up.
I love that man.
I love that for you. I love that.
I love that man.
and he loves you, and there's a lot of love going on here. But I want to talk about betrayal. You said something about betrayal.
Give it to me.
The scandal of the week that's coming up, the ultimate betrayal. It's the ultimate.
I got goosebumps. I can't wait to find out about that. Spotify, Apple, that's where you find it. YouTube.com/That's Just Nelson. What?
No Copay with NickyD and Nelson.
Say hey, 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 no copay. Hey, no copay. Nothing again. No copay.
I like her voice. No copay.
I like all these little things.
No
It's so
copay.
nostalgic. I love listening to them.
I know. Make me feel good.
Good.
Feel good on the inside.
All right, we're getting into the scandal of the week this
Give me the
week.
scandal, Nicky
And
D.
when I tell you it is scandalous. So this is according to TMZ. We have an actual news source that we can link to this. Now, it's several. Okay, but I'm going to just go with the TMZ for right now. Okay? So Big Tigger, who is a very famous, not only radio host here in Atlanta over like 20-something years, but he's also famous on the hip-hop arena. He's a very famous DJ.
Oh, God, he's been
was
famous
on
since 106 and
shows,
Park.
106 and Park. He had his own show, Big Tigger in the Basement, on BET. Like, he is a name. He is a name. Well, recently, something came out probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where his wife put up a video showing injuries. She had this long gash on her head. She was bruised all up. Her face was bruised all up. And she said that her husband, Big Tigger, physically assaulted her because she found out that he was cheating with his new co-host, mind you, of his morning show. And because she discovered this information, she was like, boom, boom, two-pieced her. Well, he came out, okay, and said that she was lying, that it was not the truth.
And As you do.
As you do.
Because you're about to lose your gig.
And then Tasha K, who's a famous blogger, she put out some information saying that the daughter, 7-year-old little daughter, is missing. And she's been missing for some years. And that this woman has a history of like doing things to men, and that she's a liar, and there's no credibility, and that we should not believe her. And so I went down that whole rabbit hole. So I'm like, girl, where is your daughter? And I really believe she did something to her daughter, or she knows something about it, something. So I had already been like, okay, nothing to see here. I ain't about to get the job. Let me just go on back to my regular schedule program. Because, look, I was already over here making calls like, hello, can somebody put in a word?
Oh, right. Listen, we
Put in a
put some.
word, get us in this morning show slot. Stop
Yeah,
playing
hey, you know
for
what?
us.
We'll work for a good price.
You know what I'm saying? Come
Y'all
on.
still listening? Like,
We
get
know-
us
we
on in
look,
Hot
we was
Atlanta.
getting we got a little air check together. Like, I was on vacation sending out emails. Hello? Get us in here. Slide us in this slot, okay?
Get us an interview at least. Like,
Something. You know what I'm saying? Something. Think
I know.
about it. So when all of that came out, I was like, okay. Then Tigger put out his first statement saying that he was innocent. These are lies. He'll be proven innocent. Da 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 da. Well, guess what? They P Diddy'd him. They put out the video.
oh yeah.
They put out the video, which led to him being arrested last Saturday.
Yeah.
He's since, of course, bonded out. But on this video, y'all, you clearly see her take his phone. And we all know all you got to do is take a man's phone and watch how he react. If he don't move, that means he could care less what you open up and see in that phone because ain't nothing in it. But, baby, when he football tackle you like Big Tigger tackled her, then you going to end up with split down your head, look like you done got two-piece. And this is the most ridiculous thing about this story to me.
Cat wants to know, where is the daughter? Have we found the daughter?
I personally think that she is deceased, and I personally think that the mother has something to do with it, and she knows what happened to her child. She, to me, is looking like the girl in Florida. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony. She, to me, is looking like Casey Anthony right now. And the fact that...
I love how I just know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The girl in Florida.
Girl. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Casey Anthony? Yeah.
She looking like her right now
I
to
want
me.
you to know that no one speaks Nikki D like I speak Nikki D.
I'm gonna agree with that.
I'm fluent.
1,000%. I'm gonna agree with that 1,000%. Right. And so what was crazy to me about this story is that when it came out and they released the video, you know how everybody was like, oh, did he? He beat Cassie up. He horrible. Well, people are looking at this video of Tigger assault his wife, and people are defending him. They are defending him, and they are saying, that's not, you guys consider that assault? All he did was sling her around, and she just so happened to slam her head into the wall and split her forehead open. That's not assault.
If I grab you by the shoulders and I shove you in the kitchen and you just so happen to slip on some water and break your neck on the counter and die, that's murder. That's murder in the second. That's not manslaughter. That's murder too. A crime of passion.
And it's not one people. It's not two people. There are thousands of people in this comment section. If you go like on the Shade Room on Instagram, or even if you go on TMZ and you start reading the comments underneath the articles that's posted online, people are defending him and saying it's not really assault. So my question when I saw that is, are y'all doing this because of who he is and because you like his celebrity? So we're going to send one celebrity to hell and the other celebrity assaults their wife, and it's on video, and you guys are excusing his assault.
Yeah, because now you're comparing apples to apples. It's not like a false equivalency where it's like someone completely different. You're talking about two famous people in the black community, so it's not like you could say one's getting preferential treatment based on the color of their skin or whatever. Arguably, Diddy is a larger star.
Yep.
Absolutely. I mean, he is. I mean, at one point, Diddy was a billionaire.
Absolutely.
So, what is it? Yeah, why did they? Is it because at the time that video was released, we didn't know anything about the sex. None of the sex parties, so you can't say it was like, oh, well, on top of him beating her, he's also a sexual abuser.
None of that
you
came
just
out yet.
had physical violence and physical violence.
Dang.
Well, explain Chris Brown. How does Chris Brown still have a career?
Well, here's the thing. I've always said with Chris Brown, right? Again, that was assault.
Yes.
Now, do I feel like it was one-sided?
It was unprovoked?
No.
No.
Because Rihanna got a smart mouth. She an island girl. She was in that car wilding out.
And and listen, I'm not saying that I know this or not, but I could very easily see her hitting him first.
Absolutely. I do believe she hit him first. He was driving. She was wilding out. He made her mad. She did the side head punch. I've done it. So I know. I've done it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter how much she side head punches you, you don't punch a woman.
Well, I was always told if you put your hands on somebody, you got to be prepared for them to put their hands back on you, which is why I learned when I was younger to stop putting my hands on men if I did not want them to hit me back, right?
Oh.
Because when I was little, the way I was raised, if somebody hit you, you hit them back. So if you do not want a man to hit you, don't hit him. Keep your hands to yourself. Everybody got to keep their hands to themselves. So that's another reason why I was like, y'all trying to put this man in the grave and bury him, where I guarantee that girl punched him in the side of the head first, probably multiple times, and he probably had to clock her to get her up off of him so they didn't crash, because that's what he said. And I believe that.
Sure, I can see that.
But also,
you can
also, right, she took him back. So that's why I don't even get involved with my friends, with my siblings, whoever, in relationships with these men, and they two-piece them, I stay out of it. Because I learned my lesson, again, young, right? I'm jumping in the fight with my sister and her baby daddy. I almost ran him over with my car, okay? Which I go back to her house. He's sitting back up in there looking at me. I'm pissed.
You got me fucked up. There's no way, like, I was about to go to jail for your ass and you brought him back in.
Back.
You done.
Back. So that's why I said Rihanna and Chris Brown to me was a different scenario. The folks, she took him right on back. So if she ain't mad, why I'm mad? I ain't mad.
Okay, I like that. I like
I'm
that.
going right back to the thing in the club.
like that.
Let me see if you.
And you can't tell me that there was an imbalance of power, like
Nope.
even with the Diddy and her, because
because she
Diddy
was
and Cassie,
just as big a star.
right, bigger probably
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, his star was on its way up. Like that cost him fucking so much money.
it did, but he ain't stopped. Can't
No,
stop,
he
won't
didn't.
stop. He ain't
That's,
stopped.
I give you that. I give you
kept
that.
going. And
And
I
then
love
you
that for
know,
him.
Busta showed him how to do that thing when you want to keep that dice rolling, and so it all worked out.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into my quote because this scandal was scandalous. I loved it. Anybody that's listening that are prayer warriors, y'all pray for me and Nelson. We ain't praying nobody downfall. You know what I'm saying? We
No.
people where we want them to do good, but since we here, you know,
We want justice, obviously.
since we're here, justice got to be served.
Uh-huh.
And if a job just so happened to open up, then you know, say a prayer for your folks that we slide on in there, okay? Because I already done let God know what it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be.
I was built for Atlanta. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think I was supposed to be in Atlanta.
I'm gonna agree. I'm
The
gonna agree with
ATL?
that.
I mean, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
We would be so lit. Oh my gosh. People
Come
would be
on,
like,
somebody.
who are they?
Come on, somebody.
Where they come from? Where they come from? We like them.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All we gotta do is shorten up Nelson's stories and we in there.
You know what?
It'll be good.
We are going to do a talk show, so there's going to be time to talk.
Nah, they don't do that on Urban Radio.
We reading from the book of Hush today. I promise you
They
that.
don't do that on. We ain't gonna have but 2 or 3 little minutes.
No, listen, that ain't gonna be, we gonna be the Breakfast Club, motherfucker. We ain't in between songs. That was, this is, coming up, weather time. We having
Okay.
motherfuckers on the show.
Speaking, Nelson, speaking.
Charlemagne the Who,
Yeah, look at
Nelly Main.
that.
God almighty, God almighty.
Turn him to a lean, mean preacher machine. Y'all see that? It's happening right before your ears and your eyes. And on that note, my quote of hope for y'all this week, I wanted to tell a story earlier that I didn't get to, and I probably shouldn't have, and that's why I didn't get to it to tell it. I'm going to tell you this, though. What a person feels or thinks about you, it's just none of your business. So if somebody out there right now that somebody said something bad about you, somebody has tried to chastise you, somebody doesn't like you, somebody's talking about you, whatever they feel about you, just remember it's none of your business. So you keep doing your thing, you keep moving forward, you keep pushing or whatever you got going on in your life. And the minute that you can set those words I just said in your brain and keep it to the forefront, you will let so many more things roll right off your back. So remember that.
I like it.
I
I'm all
love it.
fired up now.
Good.
You got me all fired up.
Say a prayer when you get off here.
Say a little prayer for you. As always, you can find it on Spotify and Apple. You can get it at youtube.com/That's Just Nelson. It's the No Copay Podcast.
This has been No Copay with Nicky D and Nelson.